Hello and welcome to another episode of Opposites That Chat. I'm John.
I'm Isabel.
Ooh. All Things Survivor, Australian Survivor again. So episode 8, I think. Episode 8.
Yeah, ratings. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
7.5. Ooh.
Do you know what? That's too polite. Actually, I think it should be a 5. I take my 7 and put it to a 5.
Are you not entertained?
Because the more I think about it, no, I feel like it's what do you call it? Like disappointment. You know when what is it when you get blue balls?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like we were being fed like something's about to happen, and I just thought, surely these people are going to piece it together. First of all, let me go down the list because I've got a lot to say.
Okay.
Disappointed in Mark. He's doing the same mistake he did in his first season, where the fact that he even mentioned it, this is happening to me again. And what does he do? The exact same thing. Because Insanity is doing the same thing twice and expecting a different result. I don't see why he would choose to go back and work with Faith and Keely and prioritize what they want after his legs in the game being chopped in half with that blindside. He should have turned right around and been like, okay, as much as I love you two girlies and I would love to work with you, your priorities in the game do not match mine. I have no business working with you. You lot need to go, and rallied the troops to get one of them out. That's what Mark should have done. He didn't do that. He, being the people pleaser that he is, sucks them like, please, yeah, everything's fine. I'm fine. When he's not fine, he's lying, and he's hoping that that's going to work out for him somehow, and it's just not. They're going to continuously prioritize threats, people that he can use to maneuver them out of their power position, or his allies. So he's easy to chop when they're ready and convenient, when it's ready and convenient for Faith and Keely to do so. Because the only interest they have for Mark is to use him as a shield, not to play with him as an ally. And that's the thing he's not reading. He's misconstruing a willingness to keep him with a willingness to work with him. That's his mistake. Next, Caleb. You can't read the room. Like, I don't understand where he thinks things are sitting, and I don't understand where is the lack of urgency to be like, there are 2 people from another tribe ready to work with, and I'm bickering with someone from my own tribe, and I don't trust him, period. And it's just like, what the heck is going on? It's obvious Tez has nobody there. Do you really think, in the grand scheme of things, considering Mr. Caleb doesn't want to work with returnees anyway, why the hell is your number 1 Mark? Makes no sense. He should be investing in Tez, and he should be investing in Lyndall and Rich, and he's not doing that. And you know what that's going to get him? The fact that this tribe keeps losing is going to get him voted out in the next 3 tribes tops. Tribals.
You're talking about Caleb?
Yeah.
I mean,
flop. Absolute flop. It's not dire because, I mean, if they can win 1 or 2, he might just about scrape it to merge. But even then, the odds are not in your favor. Who are you working with?
Yeah, I mean,
you need to start having people to work with. What is this?
This is what we'd expect of Caleb, though, right? Like he hasn't showed anything that he's going to be anything other than that. Like we should have 0 expectations of him because of how he's.
Because he understood that the returnees needed to go, and what are we doing here, guys? Let's get them out.
He doesn't understand that on an intellectual level. It's just like instant intimidation. No, yeah, they're awful. They need to go.
He's just very emotional and
exactly.
Very,
it's not there's no.
It's just pointless. Play. It's what hot mess. Lyndall and Rich, you see how many cracks there are in this tribe. Why the hell are you happy and content to work with the people at the top of the tribe that seem to be calling the shots and have their pick of who stays and who goes? You should be creating a coalition that you want, considering this tribe is already split up in the first place and everyone's content to have you stick around. Why the hell aren't you picking Your allies. Silly. And Rich and Tez doing this whole faff of dancing around of like, that might be nice. Oh, maybe.
But do you think...
Like this is the Regency era. Like, we're not in Bridgerton, guys. We're here to play Survivor. Talk. Make some decisions.
What do you think Rich's reason for not saying it?
I think he was believing the lie that like, well, Caleb and Tez are obviously the next vote. So I guess one of them's gonna, like, none of these people have that vim, that zing, and they're letting Faith and Keely just dance around and do anything. Tez is the one with foresight, and he can see the writing on the wall that these people don't care about me, but he doesn't have the pull, even though you can see he's trying to rally people together. For whatever reason, the charisma is lacking. And none of these people give a shit about him. And it's really depressing to watch, to be honest, because he seems like a lovely bloke. And this tribe just looks really horrible, to be honest. It just feels like, Tez is probably going to go home with a bunch of trauma and just like, yeah, these people are horrible to me. Like, I don't like how Faith speaks to Tez. I don't like how Keely speaks to Tez. Those eye rolls from Mark did not appreciate that. Meanwhile, Tez is just like shaking. It feels like the only person that gave him an ounce of humanity was actually David in Tribal, being like, no, don't worry, man. Like, I understand you just fine. You keep talking. It just, like, I hope he's got some mental health people there, like, looking out for him, because I've never seen... I'm getting hot just thinking about it. Like, it's just rough to watch, and he deserves to have a positive experience just like everybody else. And I don't like
they're very mean.
The meanness, and it means I'm not rooting for any of you. And if any of you guys win, this season's going to be a dud. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, Rich is way too calm, and I think he's calm because he's feeling more comfortable than he is. And I think he kind of, I wonder if in Bounty Tribe, he was working hard to try and like build connections, even though he wasn't getting anywhere. He understood that he's kind of in the bottom and he needs to work hard. And that was his first kind of experience of reprieve, that like, oh, everyone kind of is cool with me. Everyone's happy with me. I can just sort of relax. Instead of actually being proactive of like, no, Rich, now is your time to play. You get to play your game now. You're not surviving. You're not playing on defense. Now's your opportunity to press on the attack.
Well, and
you did nothing. Now your opportunity's gone. The idol is gone. Your ally is gone. You're next.
I will say, though, I don't think he ever had... Like, he should have done more to get Caleb, but... I don't think he ever... Were you getting the fan? I was literally thinking, you need a fan down after that, right? I don't think Linda would ever vote with Rich because of what, like, she said in that tribal council. Like, I've made better friends in these last 2 or 3 days than I did in the whole time with the other tribe. Like, I genuinely think she thought she was safe the whole time.
She's also a useless player. Like,
yeah, I mean, that's
what was Rich going to do? Tell her that we may be like in trouble and we need to do something? She would have rallied the votes to him.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately for Rich, but I do think if there's a world where Rich is like, okay, Lyndall, like, who do you like the most? Who do you want to work with? Who should we work with? If there was a bit more of a proactive, but they just felt like chilling. Like, Lyndall just felt like she was on holiday the whole time. I'm glad she's gone, as much as we could have had a great episode here.
I feel really disappointed that she didn't get more of a clown edit, because it would have been really satisfying.
She went out like that. I felt like because she's not, she must make it through really far.
Like, she went home with an idol. Like, she's literally done so many things wrong, and she hasn't been called out by the edit at all.
No, not at all.
Like, even the way she got sent home. But anyway, the other thing I wanted to say, though, was that, like you saying this season will be a dud if one of those, like one of Mark's lot wins. Like, I would be very surprised if one of them wins, because they're all so power hungry, they can't wait to send each other home. Like, I think...
who do they have, like, once they hit merge?
Like, they've basically got the 4 of them, I think it is. And possibly Brooke come over to that. but like they're gonna eat each other up because they just want it they want to prove their point so badly, like they can't.
I just think
see
they're not likable.
the trees through the woods. Is that the same?
Yeah, the woods through the trees.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're even like. I'll say this: like, I think at the end of the day, friendships do win out. And if people like you more, and they're going to have a choice between, well, do I go with Faith and Keely's plan, or do I go with Arsha and Cameron's plan? Arsha and Cameron are actual friends. Like, it's clear they get on. They have a laugh. It's not every day you're doing this and I'll tell you last minute and you'll just do what I say. And what did you tell me?
Yeah.
Tez is clearly just going to go with them. And yeah, like he's got the writing on the wall. He just doesn't have... I feel for Tez, but also Tez, man, of all the names to write down, why did you write down the person whose vote you're going to need to survive? If you have any hope of flipping the power structure, this is who you needed. Why would you write his name? He's not going to believe you. Did Caleb write Tez? I missed that.
Caleb wrote Lyndall.
Yeah, so he voted correctly.
Actually, I think he wrote Richard. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah,
something like that. But he voted in one of those people. But like, it's just awful play.
They're
all
just
around.
all a bit
like,
crap. Like, yeah,
you can tell this is a rookie season, and Mark is blending right in with this hotness.
Yeah, I mean, and Brooke's on the other tribe, but she's showing those tendencies too. Like,
I'll eat my words with Brooke. Like, Brooke at least redeemed herself a little bit this episode because she found the idol and no one knows about it, and that's her second idol this season. She's the only one.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna play an idol wrongly, then at least get another one. Like, she's pretty much, she has kind of redeemed that, to be honest. And
she knows that she's the target because the other tribe aren't making an effort to hide that.
Yeah.
So
we could see a very interesting vote next time they go for it. Oh, which looks like both of them are going to go.
Yeah, unless it's the joint tribal like the preview suggested. I just don't think they would ever go to tribal.
I don't think it's joint. I reckon they both have to. Or unless that's what you mean. Like, as in, I think both tribes will go to tribal next week. It will just be for individual immunity. So there'll be a double eviction or a double... and then possibly merge, actually. Like,
really? How many are there left?
Well, that's at 9, so that'd be 10 people gone home. So yeah, like,
okay,
it would be quite a big merge actually. Maybe still a little bit more, but yeah, I mean, episode 9, 9 persons go home, 10 person if there's a double. Yeah. So I can't remember. Was there 22 at the start? I can't remember. So that's probably a bit too big for a. But yeah, we're certainly getting there.
Yeah, I mean...
actually, sorry, just to cut you off.
Yeah.
One thing I will say about this episode, though, it was a very middle, like I said yesterday, they come in packs of 3, these episodes. It was probably the best one to be in the middle. And it's not like it wasn't entertaining. It wasn't as entertaining as yesterday, but it also... it was entertaining a little bit, and we did see a mental tribal. The thing that's annoying is the gameplay is just poor.
Yeah, I think this is the weakest episode of the season. I also think this tribe has the weakest collection of players. I'm trying to think I would say Lyndall is the weakest player of this season. I think the idol thing just fell on her lap. I mean, just imagine if anybody else got chosen to go and collect that flame, how differently the season could have played out. Like if it was Lottie that found that.
That's true. Do you think she's
Arsha,
worse than
Simon?
Like, you think she's worse than Don or Tez? Are you saying that she's worse because she has no understanding? Like at least they've got a bit of an understanding.
It just feels like the fact that she goes home without any awareness of how badly she was playing. at least I can give to Don that when he was on that interview, he knew why he got sent home.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying.
Like,
It's a good point.
It's fine. Like, some people are blindsided, and it's not a testament to their bad playing. It's a testament to the great play of the players that blindsided them.
Yeah.
But in Lyndall's case, I mean, she's been so close to going home since the beginning and completely oblivious to it. And she had something she could have done about it as well the whole time.
Yeah.
And she just keeps doing the worst possible things and not going home for it. Mm-hmm. So I consider her the luckiest player, but also the worst player. Yeah, 100%. Tez has an awareness. He can tell when people don't want to work with him. He just doesn't have the social. And to be honest with you, I think he's just in the wrong season. I think there's a world where in a different season or in the other tribe, he could have had a completely different game. Mm-hmm. He's just been around mean people that are content to bully him. And he, like I was saying, watching the episode, gives off that prey energy. And it's not his fault. And that doesn't mean it's okay to treat people like that. But it's clear he's an easy target.
Yeah.
And people that are happy to be bullies will just bully.
Yeah.
And it's just unfortunate for him. It's really uncomfortable to watch, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. Like, it's not nice. It's not nice seeing someone say, like, he's clearly nervous to speak in the first place. He has to speak. He feels all of the pressure when he is speaking, and they're just eye rolling, and he's going to be feeling all that. And, like, it's just like, as you say, like, you guys are just mean, like, get over it, like, yeah,
like, I think the best player in that tribe is Faith has a bit more of an awareness, but yeah, she's mean. Caleb, like, has a whole lot of heart and no brain behind that heart, because it's just like everybody's got a bit of little ingredients, and if you could just combine it. Lyndall has the luck. Rich has the level-headedness. Mark has the connections. Keely has the loyalty. Faith has perception and grit. Tez has a radar that can pick up who's with him and who's not. Like, they all have little ingredients. Don is self-aware of what he needs to do to improve his situation. Mm-hmm. They all had like great elements of a good player. It just wasn't all coming together. Painful, but it is healing my heart to see at least Blanche having a nice time and feeling like involved and happy with Usher and Cameron. And she found her people. And I only wish Tess could have been afforded the same experience.
Exactly. And we're not getting to see their tribe now because they're winning. Successful, Which, I mean, it's cool.
What do you think about Rich and Mark's little scheme of we're going to pretend we're enemies and see if we can get them to throw?
Well, they kind of are enemies, aren't they?
Well, I think that wasn't the case until Rich got too cute with it. And then the girls were like, okay, maybe Rich needs to go. Yeah. Because of how he composed himself. That was all an L on Rich's part. Like, if... because it sounds like the plan was just Mark and Rich's to convince the Faith and Keely as well that they're not on the same page. But they're going to work together. But then Rich came across way too buddy-buddy despite selling this story of like, we were at the bottom, we're not close with any of them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Simon's tribe will throw any anyway. I mean, it wouldn't be the end. Well, it looks like I reckon both of them are going to go to tribal next week. Like, I think the production are forcing their hand now, which we'll see who goes home with that.
And what do you think about throwing in general? Do you think that's a good idea or not?
I don't like throwing, but I completely understand it, and I think it makes a lot of logical sense. Like George's tribe that time, didn't they just throw time and time again? Just because they were like, we'll just keep sending you lot home. Oh, and in the last one, what's his name? AJ held like
The hostages.
Yeah, the hostages. Yeah, I mean, it's just against my morals because I'm just like, no, but everyone should just be trying their best. But I appreciate it's not like I'm not correct about that. It's just how I feel, you know.
Wait a minute, but that's not true though. Because when we play games and I'm kicking your ass, you're like, whoa, you don't need to do it like that. You can like slow down a little bit. You're not that energy of give your best, go straight out the window.
Yeah. I guess yeah, that's true. Like, but I guess I feel like it just feels different to me in terms of like it's not that type of game that we're playing, but you're right.
I think it's just highly presumptuous. I understand the potential benefits of throwing
it is highly presumptuous.
a challenge, but you're assuming you will always win every challenge.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I would never consider throwing a match. I trust myself to be a loser eventually, you know?
I think...
if you've got people that are your safety net, that you're happy to lose and it's no skin off your back, like, save those for when you actually lose.
Yeah.
So then you've got buffer before you start to eat yourselves alive.
Yeah,
you know? I'd be kicking myself if I threw a match and then I proceed to lose the next 3 tribals, and now I'm losing my allies over this.
Yeah, like...
When if I didn't throw it.
I would have said, like, a couple of years ago, like, it's a terrible idea to throw full stop because you never know what's around the corner. Mm-hmm. But I think if you can strategically have a good punt that you know you're 2 things away from merge, and you're like, we've got some sitting ducks in our tribe. But even then, like, you never can guarantee, like, you can never guarantee about idle knowledge and, you know, like someone flipping and all sorts. So it's probably never really a good idea to throw it. And
you just don't know the dynamics. Like, for all you know, there's massive cracks. For all you know, there's idle plays. For all you know, these people can handle it. Like, you just don't know. But also, at the end of the day, if they go home, and these people come into merge with you and your tribe, angry with them for voting them off. Like, I think we saw that with, I'm sure there's been plenty of seasons, even Mark himself probably, of like, okay, who was it that voted off blah, 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 you know, and then not happy with them. You know, that's the sort of thing I would think. Like, if me and you are on a season, we're in a tribe swap, you're in a minority, and you're voted out, especially if you're voted out first, I got every single one of your numbers. And if we see each other at merge, just know you've got nothing with me because you voted out my number 1.
Yeah.
And you should have thought before you did that.
Yeah.
If you're going to decide to keep losing, absolutely not. I'm not doing anything with you. Who did you vote for? When John went home, who did you vote for? You know what I mean? That's the energy I'm giving.
Yeah.
Because I'm not you. I'm not begging for votes. I've got my tribe. I've got my relationships.
Yeah.
Okay? And you should have thought of that before you voted the people I care about in this game. So, yeah, I just don't think there's ever a world where throwing has been smart, where throwing has benefited. And we're on the same page about that. Look at that.
Well, Mo, should we go to predictions?
Yeah, what are your predictions?
My predictions is it's a double vote next week, and that it's a individual immunity per tribe, and they're both going to watch each other vote. I believe we could have a very interesting vote with Simon's tribe.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, it's so difficult. They might make a statement and send Ben home. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, once they saw that Ben was like, miss you guys, I think both tribes are paying attention to things like that. Like, And it would be on brand because that's what put Rich on the map when he wasn't going to get votes anytime soon, was how he acted in Mat Chat, and then Ben acting in Mat Chat as well.
Yeah.
So could this be the new meta of Australian Survivor? Watch what you say in the mat. I know George was very theatrical and it was all about the Mat Chat and like, oh, talk as much as you want. It's your time to play. AJ also did that. Miles also did that. But I think this season is just like, yeah, but be careful because it could always just bite you in the bum and it could just get you sent home for what you did and how you composed yourself in the mat.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting predictions. Did you say who you think will go?
Well, yeah, so I think Ben will go. I don't know if I'm fully behind that, but I think it makes a lot of sense. And Ben, like, you know, these type of physical players, they do go around this sort of time. They don't often make it to merge. Like, it feels like you have to be quite a special player to make it to merge. And like, Ben seems like a great, really nice person, but he hasn't come across as a great player yet. So yeah, I think Ben will go. And it wouldn't surprise me if Brooke plays her idol out of fear. And then with Mark's tribe, it's really difficult. I think with the other tribe present, they might vote for Rich just to get rid of him. I think like in front of each other, you just need to stay strong. And that's why I think Ben will go from that tribe and then Rich will go from the other one.
I think that it would also depend who goes first.
That's interesting.
Like what tribe goes first. You see that a lot in the new era.
Yeah.
When they did that like when they see whoever is on that bench and they're like, oh, and it instantly affects how the next vote goes.
You're right.
So if the bigger tribe, what are they? The new Baron tribe do their vote first and Ben is the one voted out, I could see it playing out exactly how you said, that they would just prioritize voting out Rich in response. But if they see someone from OG Bounty go, I could see the new Bounty tribe voting out Tez. They're sick of Tez. They want him gone. And now Mark doesn't. He doesn't even have Mark. So, I feel like Ben was part of that Beauty and Beasts alliance that we saw in the preview. It looked like it was Brooke and Loz plus all the muscly boys. Jackson, Simon and Ben. And I think there's a world where, you know, Brooke is going to prove me goofy. Like all my predictions have been goofy thus far, to be like, this is how you play when you're in a bottom. You find an idol. You tell Simon, hey, I found an idol. Let's make something happen. Simon's like, well, we could get Jackson. Let's see, guys, like we could really make something happen.
Really? In front of the other tribe?
I could see a world where like if they go and try and vote out Brooke and Brooke plays her idol and she snipes someone from the other side, that she comes back and is like, come on guys, let's play together. Like, let's do this.
That's wild.
And that kind of somehow magically works. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that is super bold. So you're going to go Jackson? Oh, no. I thought that's what you were saying.
No, I'm just saying that, like, I don't think, to your point about Ben going home, I think Ben was part of that Beauty and Beasts alliance, which tells me that Brooke manages to rally something of a majority there somehow. And I think her idol will probably have something to do with it, either because she plays it, because she was the target correctly and she sniped someone, or she manages to rally them. Either she tells Simon, like, hey, I got an idol, like, can we make something happen? Like, come on, Simon, let's work together. They're gonna come after us. We need to stick together. And Simon, you know, all he's looking for is a number one. So that could be enough. And then they rally that together, is all I was saying.
this is probably just a personal thing, but like, I really don't care about what's coming up next. Like,
Yeah.
because I can only think logically of like what the tribe would do, and like the big thing is that if they're going to be doing it in front of each other, they need to come across strong. But you're right. They did show that, so maybe that is going to play.
I think the vote will be Brooke, and Brooke will know to play her idol. So then the question becomes, who does she vote for, and is that enough?
And who votes with her?
Because the majority will probably split the votes. There's enough of them. There's 3 OG Baron, 6 OG Bounty.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Blanche has jumped. Blanche don't give a F about her OG tri-mates. So you can consider the minority a 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're going to be able to split.
I don't think they'll split.
You think they'll all play it on Brooke, and Brooke will play her idol and vote for who?
If there's a split, it'll be like 5-1, or maybe 4-2. It won't be a 3-3.
I'm not saying it will be a 3-3. I'm saying that Brooke, the target will be Brooke, but the majority would have split the vote, so she can't control the vote.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Which would mean Ben goes.
Yeah, which sounds right.
But I wonder if they would be willing to sacrifice Ben. I mean, they get on with Blanche more, though.
They're not going to get rid of Blanche. Well, you wouldn't imagine so.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't want to, because Blanche saved herself by being like, take me, tribe.
It will be
nothing to do with
interesting.
me.
If they vote in front of each other, it'll be interesting to see how Blanche plays it off. Like, if she's just like there as like, I'm just here, or if she like plays it off as like, no, I'm with these guys. Like, but
yeah, and she's just there like.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you saying?
Okay, I think the target will be Brooke. Brooke will play the idol. So it would fall on the split. And the split would be Ben. As much as I don't want it to be, I'm trying to think ways around it. Because if I'm
we end
them,
up with the same prediction, just
I
in
know.
a different way.
Because if I'm them, I just wouldn't want to lose Ben, especially considering the challenges keep being neck and neck like that. Ben, having both Ben and Simon on our side gives us the edge. But he is really close with the others on the other side. So
yeah, I don't think it's that deep, to be honest. Like, they still got the better physical players, and we're getting close to merge now. Like that, I think that'll be the overriding feeling.
yeah, so I think Ben will go. Oh, but I like him. I would have loved to see more.
He's a nice person.
And then with the new Bounty tribe, I just think it's Tez. I think Tez had his episode today because he's going to be gone.
But in front of everyone. Like, you don't think...
You keep saying that, but you don't even know if that's what's going to happen. That's just how you're interpreting it.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I interpreted that as like they're all in a tribe together.
But why?
Voting for that
they've
day.
never done that before, like...
They've never done an immunity challenge right after a reward challenge either.
Yeah, but I'm not going to put my neck on the line and say, oh, they're going to do something that we've never seen
But you
before.
are putting your neck on the line on what you think will happen. You keep assuming it's going to be a half and half thing.
They've done that lots of times before.
All I'm saying is that we don't know what they're going to do. We know it's something different, but we don't know exactly what that is. And you're tunneling on it being a specific way. When I myself didn't even necessarily think the same thing as you, so
but it doesn't.
We could both be wrong.
Like, with what you're saying though, wouldn't be fair on the game. Like, that's not right. You shouldn't be voting for someone.
Who cares about fair? Since when is Survivor fair?
I think it's fair.
I don't think it's fair at all.
I think it's fair the majority of the time. Like,
absolutely not. Never.
Why?
Because, like, look at the challenges alone. If you want to survive in this game, it's already creating a hierarchy of valuable players just from challenge design.
But you know
off
that you're signing up to that beforehand.
Exactly, but it isn't fair. If you look at statistics, I'm sure you'd see that women statistically underperform because they get voted out first.
I just
Probably
don't
because of the
see,
designs of the challenge. Like it's not fair.
Like that's not entertaining though. Seeing a bunch of people just put together and say, "Oh, you can vote for whoever."
I would find entertaining. I would.
But
I'd be like, okay.
What's the point of merge then? So we get to vote. We get to vote for like
it's okay if you don't like it.
We get to vote like we're merged for one random
Yeah,
week.
why not?
Because that's just not. But we've seen Survivor do this loads of times where they vote in front of each other. There'll be an individual immunity, and someone goes home in front of each other. Like we've seen it.
I don't like it's your prediction and you're very invested in it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I don't know. It could be something completely different.
Yeah, well, like you could be right. Like, but I would be completely random when like what I'm saying isn't random. Like it's happened lots of times.
I'm saying
before.
it's a prediction. You don't know that. That's what you think.
Yeah.
I don't know that either. I don't know what it could be. I think it could be not just that. It could be lots of other things. I don't know. Is what I'm trying to say, you know?
Yeah.
But I think in New Bounty Tribe, I do think it's just Tez. Because I think the fact that he got a bit of an episode today, I was just like, oh, buddy, it's not looking good. Either this is your redemption. I wanted it so badly to be his redemption.
So,
or it's your bye-bye. And because he didn't go home, it makes me instantly think, well, he's next.
So I don't think they've got that, as I say, I think they're going to eat each other up anyway. But just bear in mind, by saying Tez, that puts Simon's tribe up one player now, if we're just on like pure numbers.
Yeah, again, you're a big number guy. I'm not a big number gal. I'm a vibes girl. And the fact that we see in the preview, not that I think this will happen, but you see Keely and Faith being like, oh, we've got the numbers to get out Mark if we wanted to. Like, they're not...
That's what I'm saying. I said earlier that like I can see them eating each other up, but it's something that like you think at least half of them would be thinking about.
I just feel like, okay, from what I can see, and obviously we're the viewers, we see whatever the editors want us to see. But I just feel like even if OG Baron have like saved their numbers, right, and they prioritize their OG tribe as much as they can, and they make it to merge with equal numbers, I still think Bounty is going to eat them alive. I don't think these people will be able to hold water.
That's what I'm saying. Like
they don't like each other. They're completely fractured. There is no like gravitas pulling everybody together of like, oh, so glad you made. No, like most of these people don't like each other. Most of these people are rude to each other.
Yeah.
Bounty is going to have such an easy time. They're going to be ready for pickings, even with equal numbers. Tez is gone, Blanche is gone. Boom, you're done. That's if they make it. Is Caleb going to jump ship? Probably. You're done. Who have you got? Who do you have? Like you're going to rely on people like Brooke being there. Brooke would go back. You hope Simon, you can take Simon with you and maybe Jackson. But I don't think they have the social game. Like they're not as likable.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying earlier. Like there's just no way I could see any of them winning because.
Yeah, I think. And didn't I say in the first episode that like the winners in the Bounty Tribe?
Can't remember.
I think that was one of my first predictions. I think the winner is in this Bounty Tribe.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Well. Heck, I can't believe how confident I feel in that now as well, considering after the first... I did not anticipate these people being so grim to watch. But that's just me as a viewer, right? And I think production is letting us see these ugly parts of them, because I'm sure everybody has it. They're hungry, they're starving, they're cold.
No, but they're just not nice people. Let's be real.
Yeah, but come on. When you're in the... you know how I am when I'm woken up. I'm not at my best.
Yeah.
Lyndall definitely demonstrated that too. So there's a world where, you know, everyone could get an edit where they all look like pricks, but specifically Baron tribe is OG Barons are getting that sort of edit consistently. And it makes me wonder if that's just what they were like all of the time, because there's nothing else to show but that, you know? I think I'm going to call Faith Miss Trunchbull from now on, because that attitude is like crazy. And Tez is like that little girl with the piglets that she swings around, you know? Woo, that's rough. But yeah, my prediction is Ben will go and Tez will go, much to my dismay. And I think you got your prediction right? Because you said Rich. Oh, your prediction was Rich, not Lyndall.
Yeah.
Oh, you were so close,
Yes.
Mama.
I was.
Yeah, I was way off. Oh, have you got anything else, or are you happy to close?
I'm ready. Yeah. All good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for sticking with us, guys. We'll be back again tomorrow with another episode.
See you then.
Bye.